Hello Monster Jam fans, and welcome back to another Monster Jam OST video. Today we are going to take a look at the final 3 WWE Hot Wheels monster trucks for 2019. Well, welcome back everyone. Today is yet another Hot Wheels review. I have not done one of these in quite a while, actually, probably almost more than 3 months, I'd say, or maybe even more. At this point, I haven't been keeping track. I've been focusing mainly on Spin Master because of the partnership, and also Hot Wheels videos don't do very well on my channel, so I do tend to stay away from them if I can, or I try to keep them in one big video instead of one single small one at a time. So this video actually will be okay because it is some new stuff that is important for Hot Wheels collectors and completists if they're watching this. It's less popular, of course, than Spin Master stuff, at least on my channel. That's a fact, not just my bias, but it is true. These do not get as many views as Spin Master, but I know that I have a small amount of people that still do want to see Hot Wheels videos and are Hot Wheels collectors and still watch my channel because of the Hot Wheels stuff. So I'm more than happy to supply videos for Hot Wheels monster trucks like these. These are the final 3 WWE trucks, and as many people know, these have not been released in the United States. We do not know why. It should have been released, this wave, by now. It's been a few months since they've been released in Canada. I was actually sold these from Canada by Jeremy Hall, and he's one of our Facebook collecting group Canadians, and he had these in his stores. I paid him face value for them, store value and shipping, and he sent them down here because I'm kind of worried. I'm a completist and I've already started collecting Hot Wheels, so I'm going to continue even if I don't agree with everything they do. So basically I had to get these because one, I could miss out on getting them because they might just be in Canada, and 2, I also am now helping run Brian Z. Patton's website, so I'm trying to keep that up to date as soon as possible with new images. These also are important as far as the Canadian aspect because they could become the next Exterminator. We don't know just yet, but so far it's looking like it will be that way. So these 3 are the final ones, number 8, number 9, number 10, Braun Strowman, Sasha Banks, and Triple H. We will start with number 8, the Braun Strowman. And I cannot tell you what the stats are, or the cringy stats, as I call them, because they don't have them on the international card. They just have the wrestlers, and then it repeats at number 1, which was John Cena. So Triple H and Sasha Banks. So there's the international card. Nothing important about it. Here's Braun Strowman himself, and we're going to unbox this thing right now. And it has been a while since I have unboxed a Hot Wheels monster trucks, so it's pretty interesting to see this back again. And you can see here's a little wrestling ring with the name, and here's the truck itself. This one is pretty bland compared to the previous ones they've made. It's pretty much just camo decals in the windows, on the bottom fender portion. The tailgate is just a brown decal that doesn't really size up well to the rest of the truck. The other side, same stuff, camo. It does have his logo and his name, the WWE logo, Hot Wheels monster trucks. No grill printing, no headlights. His face and his signature, and then camo on the roof with a dark gray windshield. It has some semi-glossy, or almost, I would actually say flat gray rims with a dark green roll cage. Nothing too exciting about this truck. Nothing really pops out at me when I look at this truck, especially the bland brown tailgate. I'm not sure if that is part of his attire. If it is, then that makes more sense, but it does look like I don't know. It's not the best design, and I certainly wouldn't say it's my favorite of these 3 that I got today, but this is number 8 of 10, Braun Strowman, which could end up being a pretty rare truck for the United States collectors. Who knows? So that's number 8, Braun. And then we have the first and only female wrestler they produced this year, I believe. Yeah, I think this is the only female wrestler they did this year, which is Sasha Banks. A lot of people thought they would do Alundra Blaze because Medusa, but I kind of figured they probably wouldn't. They would probably use one of the more popular wrestlers at the time, which is Sasha Banks, if anyone knows Sasha Banks. I don't watch wrestling, but I do know who Sasha Banks is just because of her popularity in the WWE. And you can see there's her picture there, and you can see her ring attire, and her purple hair is what this truck is made after, or designed after. And you can see number 9 of 10, international card, nothing important. So here we go. Also unboxing Hot Wheels Monster Trucks. After unboxing a lot of Spin Master stuff, I realized how different the card is glued onto the actual packaging. It's not as strong, so I was almost ripping that and throwing things everywhere. But here is the Sasha Banks truck. Much more detailed than the Braun Strowman one. I do give them props for that. I do like the Wonder Woman style aspect. That is what her attire was based off of. I believe I've heard from my friend Monster Max 1 Doug, who knows more about WWE than I do. Apparently it's based off Wonder Woman. I see the color matching exactly how it should be for Wonder Woman, so I'm assuming it probably is. And you can see it has her attire detail. I'm not sure exactly what the terminology is for it, so I'm just going to kind of stray away from saying anything that would get me embarrassed. But you can see the WWE logo in gold. You got a gold stripe, blue stars, gold dots, the purple symbolizing her hair color, the sunglasses, her famous sunglasses right there. The legit boss, Sasha Banks, that's what they call her, the boss. And you have her signature there. No grill printing. I do give them props, though, for a beautiful candy, almost a lipstick red that they used for this truck. It's a beautiful color for this trophy truck. Also, this, I believe, is the second trophy truck, WWE truck we're receiving. And here's the other side, or it might be the first one, but I think we got one in the first mix. I can't remember. It's been so long since I got a Hot Wheels Monster Trucks WWE, but here's the other side. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks logo, Sasha Banks in the window. I think it's on the other side too. Yeah, it would make more sense to just have it on the driver's side door, but Sasha Banks on both sides. Hot Wheels logo almost blends in fully, but it's right there with a yellow outline and Hot Wheels in the middle. And then the tailgate says legit with the same pattern going along the back. And gold rim, or gold beadlock with a dark red rim and a black roll cage. Very interesting. And I just noticed they started using the full pipes again for their chassis with the screw, which is not something they were doing recently. They've been using the shortcut pipes, which is new. So that's interesting, that change back to the full pipes, as I would say, with their chassis. But it does have a screw now. So interesting. I'm not sure what caused them to change back, but they do what they do. And this is actually, although it's not the most popular one of the fleet that people have said to me, I think it's one of my favorite ones, though, because I do enjoy the colors, and I think that out of all of them, it's one of the more detailed ones. Like Braun Strowman wasn't that detailed, but this one is pretty good. So that's Sasha Banks, number 9 of 10. And then we have the final truck of the WWE series for 2019, which is the Triple H. Here he is right there, and that's the back. I'm going to open it from the bottom because I forgot that's how you do Hot Wheels. So here we go. And here it is, the Triple H, number 10 of 10. And my favorite of the entire WWE fleet for the 2019 season. It is on the Titan tooling, as we call it, or the C10 Chevy. You can see it is a matte clear coat with black and white only on the truck. So therefore it utilizes I believe these are actual decals instead of DJI print, which is what you get when it's a little blurrier. So I think these are actual physical tampos, as they're actually called. So they're pressed on here. They look way too clear to be anything else. So you can see the white stripe going along the top here. I believe this is the Iron Cross or something like that. The WWE logo, Hot Wheels logo, Monster Trucks. I'm assuming that's one of his logos there. And the skull with the Iron Cross kind of made out of it and some other stuff. White stripe going along the back. Ooh, that's a major mix-up or major tampo slide there where it's supposed to connect. Actually, I guess they just did it for the entire tailgate. So yeah, it doesn't connect. That bothers me. But here's the other side. Same stuff. No grill printing. I kind of wish they would have put a white grill in there. And you can see, I have no idea how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try, but you can see the two words there. And then I'm assuming just maybe his mascot or logo or something like that for the current time. Bean and his signature on the roof there with a dark gray windshield and a white roll cage with white beadlocks and black rims. A beautiful truck. I absolutely love this. And here's an example of the short pipes I was talking about. So there's the short pipes on this truck, but on Sasha Banks, they use the full pipes. And on Braun Strowman, they also used the full pipes. Not sure why they keep switching in and out of different chassis. I think it would be cheaper, and especially for Mattel, to keep one single chassis mold, but that is their call. So interesting. It's just interesting to me because I haven't seen many Hot Wheels stuff recently. So anyway, there's Triple H, and I do have the original 2007 Triple H from the WWE Smack Packs, Smack Pack number 3 against Rey Mysterio, United States edition. This was, for its time, before Spin Master came along, and people tended to stop collecting the older stuff, although they still do. You see them more commonly now, but back in the day, this was one of the hardest trucks to find. I found it a few years ago, and I've actually had a couple since then. And this is the original one right here. And now we have the more modern day one with the newer colors, probably to his attire. And yeah, so this is the original, the actual living original. I remember when WWE 5155 got his, and that was like, whoa, that exists. And now they're much more common. But yeah, this is the original one. This is the new one. I also have to say the new one's even better than the original. Sorry to bash a classic, but this one is sick. I love the color matching. The simplistic black and white just stands off this truck so well. So props to Hot Wheels. They did a great job designing this one. Not so much with this one, but I do enjoy the Sasha Banks as well. So that has been the last, the WWE series for this year, the last Hot Wheels Monster Truck WWE's number 8 through 10. And again, I don't know if these are coming to the United States anytime soon. Currently, Walmart has not taken anything in besides number 5 through 7, which has been in my stores for months and months now. And I don't plan on them probably going anywhere because they're just such peg warmers, unfortunately, for them. But you know what? That's just part of the designs and stuff and distribution. So we'll see what they do. If they don't make it to the United States, these will become much more valuable, and I'll have a lot more respect for them. But I enjoy these ones. These two here, not so much this, but these two are pretty decent designs, and I give them props. So that has been the review. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about these trucks in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Ryan or Monster Jam OCD, signing out.